Hi everyone, I'm lead forecaster Chris Phillips here in the Weather Pulse Tracking Center. We're tracking severe weather across portions of the area. First of all, we'll track further off towards the west into portions of Greene County and Indiana. We've had a tornado warning for quite some time along Indiana State Route 54. This will move towards the northeast over the next little bit, and you can see how we've had some rotation with this thunderstorm. We actually had a tornado emergency not too long ago near the Worthington area. We did have a tornado actually on the ground there along 231. That storm was producing that potential tornado. We have a wide area of rotation now right along the Bloomfield area. This is pushing off towards the northeast. A quick track on this thunderstorm as it moves off towards the northeast. It's moving very slowly. Here are some of the areas of impact. This will move off towards the northeast. Like I said, times included Newark at 8:47, New Hope at 8:54, Portersville by 9, Freeman by 9:07. This is a dangerous storm moving into that area at this time. Here's a look at the regular radar view. On reflectivity, we don't see much in the way of rotation and even up in the mid and upper layers of the atmosphere. But nevertheless, tornado warning on this low-top supercell storm. I'll go ahead and clear this off of here real quick. Zoom out on a wider view. This is around the Bloomington area right now. Zooming out here, there is an enhanced tornado threat for the next few hours. Basically from Indianapolis down to Jasper, right in this area. So over the next couple of hours that I've circled, you do run the risk of a tornado. Includes Indianapolis, Martinsville, Bloomington, Bedford, and Jasper areas. This area where there's isolated activity right along a warm front, this is where we could be seeing the potential for a few tornadoes. Right now, we'll keep an eye out on it. More severe thunderstorms. Let me switch over here to the Wilmington radar real quick here. This is our wider radar view here. I'm going to take a couple things off here that I've been tracking. This pink circled area, this is where the Storm Prediction Center is saying the enhanced risk of a tornado would be over the next couple of hours. No tornado watch is going to be issued. You see a scattering of activity here towards the St. Louis, Southern Illinois, Springfield area, and then further south. This is along a cold front. We've been watching this line of shower and thunderstorm activity here this afternoon. I'll put the cloud cover on here below, and you can see quite a bit of clouds associated with this. But where we've gotten that clearing here this early this evening, along that warm front, that's where we've been seeing the severe thunderstorms. Severe thunderstorm watch from Columbus and Point South. The warnings have actually expired out of our area, but I want to point out just off towards the northeast, towards Hillsborough, a very strong complex of thunderstorms has developed. Winds in excess of potentially 60 miles an hour and quarter-sized hail. Let's go to the high-resolution radar here, and this is moving off towards the northeast. So, folks, if you know anybody in the Circleville area, Kingston, South Salem, Frankfort, Good Hope area, winds potentially, look at that, in excess of potentially 60, 70 mile an hour along this line of very strong to severe storms. This will eventually move up to Columbus and Lancaster areas here later this evening. A scattering of rain showers along the 275 loop in Cincinnati. Moderate rain right now from Blue Ash up to Mason, Forest Park, Fairfield, Hamilton areas, and then further off into portions of Clinton and Warren County near the Lebanon area, and then Wilmington where the National Weather Service radar is. I'll take the radar off real quick here, showing you where we do have those warnings and the flood advisories. Flood advisory for Claremont County, portions of Brown County, Hamilton County under that flood advisory, and then you see the numerous severe thunderstorm warnings impacting Hillsborough, and I'll even take off or show you the lightning, and you can see all that lightning underneath of all of this activity here this evening. But the one storm we're watching back off towards the west, that is potentially severe has been producing tornadoes near the Bloomfield area. Let me put on a couple reports here. Okay, let's switch back over here to the regional view. I do want to put a few reports here of the tornado. Earlier, we do have a storm spotter there near the Justin Evans, a storm spotter there near the Bloomington area. So local storm reports. Law enforcement reported a confirmed tornado touchdown near Baseline Road. There was also a big, it says a big black tornado 5 miles south of US 231. This was about 30 minutes ago. We had 2 tornado emergencies in effect in those areas. So, and you see those tornado emergencies that were in effect, and that was where the pink was located. So it's been a very active time. And you notice how these storms are kind of spinning as they push off towards the northeast in the Greene County region. The reason why we focus on Greene County right now, this is moving towards Bloomington, IU University. This is really close to the Bedford area. We do have people that follow us here on the Facebook and Twitter pages in these locations. So very strong complex of storms here as it pushes, actually circles, watch it circle here off towards the northeast, right along that warm front. So we'll continue to keep an eye out on it here. The biggest risk of severe weather going to continue to be over portions of Ohio, where they'll probably issue another severe thunderstorm watch. But we got to watch these storms out here over the next little bit. We still have about an hour or so of daylight, and these storms can continue even without daylight for another hour or so. So main zone would likely be, like I said, right here in this area in southwest Indiana. That's going to be your zone for the potential for an isolated tornado or two over the next, I'd say, hour, maybe 2 hours at the most. We'll keep you updated here from the Weather Pulse Tracking Center. One more look here at the live Storm Vision HD radar. We will do a slice into the thunderstorm. It's a low-top supercell. We're only getting about 25,000 feet, but the potential does exist for a tornado. Doppler radar indicated. Here's the velocity. Right here is where the tornado would exist. So right in that area, and that is pushing right off to the northeast. So if you're in the White Hall area, that you need to be in your safe place at this time. Potential tornado with rotation moving off towards that area. So we'll keep you updated here. I'll zoom in a little bit closer. This is just to the north of State Route 54. So right there, right in that area, that's where we're tracking that potential rotation as it pushes off towards the northeast. And I'll loop that there real quick. So that's moving right towards the White Hill area. That'll move into portions of, let's see here, let me get you some counties. This will move into Owen County and portions of Monroe County within the matter of minutes here. So we'll keep you up to date here from the Weather Pulse Tracking Center. I'm lead forecaster Chris Phillips.